Stop trying to sound smart. Start making it easy. Clarity is leadership, and leadership builds trust. You want more yeses? Simplify your pitch. Welcome to the Sales Made Simple podcast. This podcast is dedicated to helping overwhelmed outdoor living professionals, landscapers, and hardscapers just like you increase your closing rate to over 75% without doubling your workload so you can build a seven-figure business that doesn't need you. I'm your host, Joshua Gillow. Let's dig in. Today, we're diving into something that kills more deals than pricing ever will: confusion. Here's the truth. If your client walks away from a sales call unclear on what happens next, you've already lost them. Confused minds don't buy. They freeze, they stall, they ghost, and you're left wondering, what went wrong? Let's fix that. Confusion is silent. It's a silent deal killer, and it shows up in sneaky ways. Overloaded estimates, vague timelines, jargon-filled proposals, no clear next steps. We think we're helping. We really think more info equals more value. But the human brain doesn't work like that. When overwhelmed, people delay. They disappear. And you don't want to hear no, so you just hear nothing. Silence, ghosting, gone. That wasn't a price objection. That was a clarity problem. Think about how you buy. If the process is clear, you move fast. If it's complicated, you wait or walk. It's no different for your clients. They don't need a master class on materials. They don't need 5 pricing options. They don't need to go figure it out after you leave. They need leadership. And leadership sounds like, here's exactly how this works. This is what comes next. Here's the investment for the result you want. When you speak like a guide, you become the obvious choice. Want to close faster? Map the path, step by step. Try this. The 5-step client journey. You start off, number 1, with a discovery call. Let's learn about what you're dreaming about. Second, design consultation. Make sure that they're paying and it's personalized. They're going to have a lot more skin in the game that way. Number 3, scope review. Real numbers, clear expectations. Number 4, timeline lock-in, when we can build it. Number 5, celebrate the build. Welcome to your new life outside. Simple, predictable, confident. Now let's talk proposals. You need to ditch the 17-page menu. Give them one clear scope, one clear price, and one clear next step. Now you can have options for different designs, but make sure they're clear and concise. Because when you overwhelm, they default by doing nothing. But when you clarify, they move forward. Let me give you a real world story. A builder I coach, Tony, he has a killer build team, just incredible work. But his close rate was garbage, under 25%. His proposals were pages and pages of options. Tiered packages, so many materials, so many what ifs. It was clear to him, but chaos to the client. We simplified everything. One proposal format, one price, one next step, with the final question of, are you ready to move forward? Boom. His close rates jumped to over 50% in 30 days. Not because he changed his work, because he changed how he presented the work. Clarity closes. So here's your action step. Before every consult, ask yourself, where might I be confusing them? Is your pricing vague? Is your timeline full of maybes? Is your next step crystal clear, or is it, I'll be in touch? Because in sales, most confident guides win. And when you speak clearly, and when your path is easy to follow, and when your language is simple and direct, your clients feel safe. And safe clients say yes. So here's the big takeaway. Stop trying to sound smart. Start making it easy. Clarity is leadership, and leadership builds trust. You want more yeses? Simplify your pitch. Clarify your process. Own the next steps. Because confused minds don't buy, but confident ones do. Let's go.